Hello, my name is Wesley Yngsdal, and this is my video blog on William Carey, the father of modern missions. William Carey was born on the 17th of August, 1761 in Paulsbury, England. His parents were Edmund and Elizabeth Carey, who were both weavers. At the age of 18, Carey started working as a shoemaker in Piddington, where he met a man named John Warr, a fellow cobbler, who led him to Christ. Now, Carey was always interested in learning different languages, and when he had free time, while he wasn't making shoes, he taught himself Latin, Greek, Hebrew, Italian, Dutch, and French. He married Dorothy Plackett in 1781. William Carey and his wife, Dorothy, had 7 children, 2 girls who both died in infancy, and 5 sons, one who died at the age of 5. Carey became involved in the local Particular Baptist Church that had recently formed. This is where he became acquainted with Andrew Fuller, who would later become one of his close friends. On the 5th of October, 1783, William Carey was baptized, and at the age of 28, he became the pastor of Harvey Lane Baptist Church in Leicester. Carey founded the Particular Baptist Society for the propagation of the gospel amongst the heathens, later known as the Baptist Missionary Society. This was formed in 1792. The next year, Carey decided to go to India with his family, and they sailed from London. However, they were stranded halfway because their captain knew that it was illegal to take missionaries to India because of certain trade regulations. Eventually, Carey and his family arrived in Kolkata, India in November. In their first few years in India, they attempted to support themselves until they established their mission and learned the language of Bengali. They knew a friend that needed managers on an indigo plant, so Carey and his family moved to Yngsdal. They lived there for 6 years, during which Carey translated the New Testament of the Bible into Bengali. He also formulated principles on which his mission should be based. During their time on the indigo plant, Carey's son, Peter, died at the age of 5. Now, this, along with several other stressful events, caused Dorothy to go insane and have a nervous breakdown from which she never recovered. In 1800, they moved to Sirmanpur, where the mission bought a large house for all the missionaries to live in. Here, Carey received a printing press, which helped him print many translated versions of the Bible for the locals. At the end of that year, the mission had their first convert, a Hindu man named Krishna Par. Since Carey wasn't working on the indigo plant anymore, he was able to preach and teach and convert people. But then he was offered a post as a professor at the new Fort William College. In 1807, Dorothy Carey passed away. However, 5 months later, Carey married again to Charlotte Rumor. Here, they were married for 13 years until Charlotte passed away. During this time, Carey translated the Bible into many different dialects and languages and printed them using the press. Near the end of Carey's life, he separated himself from the mission because it was becoming more and more like a business ever since Andrew Fuller passed away. Carey lived the rest of his life on the campus grounds, translating and preaching and teaching students. Some of his major accomplishments are that he founded the Baptist Missionary Society. He established how missionary societies should be run. It is believed that Carey and the mission translated the Bible in whole or in part into 44 different languages. William Carey died in 1834, having spent 41 years in India without returning to England. He's a man to look up to for his dedication to the vision that God gave him for his life. Thank you.